Okay. Fake handshake. All right. Hey, teammates, it's Colonel Greenwald here. I'm with Staff Sergeant Josh Young from the 944th AMXS. Going to do a Forge interview, learn a little bit about him and how his job fits into the mission of the 944th. We're masked up for social distancing, and I want you all to see his face. So I am going to sit way over here. You're going to sit way over there, and we're going to drop our masks. So thanks for being here with us. All right, that is much better. Okay, why don't we just start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
So I'm Staff Sergeant Joshua Young. I was born and raised here in Arizona. Yep. I joined as a traditional reservist in 2012. Currently I am an avionics technician on the F-16, so part of the 944th AMXS, supporting the 310th on the F-16s. I'm 34 years old, and my favorite color is orange, sir.
Orange, no blue. Yeah, okay, that's awesome. You have family?
Yes, sir. I am married. I've been married for 11 years now, and I have 4 children. I have a son and 3 daughters.
Fantastic. So you're a traditional reservist, right?
Yes,
what do you do on the as a civilian?
So civilian side, sir, I'm an instrumentation and controls technician at Palo Verde Nuclear Generation Station. So it's a very similar career path to what I do on the airplanes as far as instrumentation and control systems. I calibrate and work on all those systems that keep a nuclear reactor safe and also keep it running.
Wow. So you work on airplanes and nuclear reactors.
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling inadequate. All right. So as you know, the mission of the 944th is to forge combat airmen to fly, fight, and win. Can you tell us a little bit about how your job fits into that mission? Why is it important to be an avionics technician?
So as an avionics technician, it's pretty important because even though most of the time I feel like a small pawn in a really big chess game, each job that I do personally, each task that I complete could be the possibility of a pilot not coming home. So it's pretty important. It's very important.
As an F-16 pilot for 27 years before I transitioned to the F-35, I could say, F-16 avionics is critically important. It's an electronic jet. F-35 even more important because there's nothing that's not electronic on that airplane. So thank you for doing what you do because you kept me safe for all these years. So why did you want to join in the first place?
So originally I wanted to join, sir, because I grew up hearing stories from my grandfather. He was part of the Navy, and he used to tell me stories about how he was a golden shellback and a lot of other stories that he experienced in the Navy, and that always kind of gave me a drive to become a part of the military. Before I joined the Air Force in 2012, I was actually a correctional officer, and at the time I worked with a lot of people who were either military beforehand or were currently still reservists. And just speaking with them, hearing their stories, hearing about their experiences, it gave me that drive to become a part of the military, which is why I ended up joining the Air Force.
All right. Well, thanks for making that decision. And so you made the decision to serve and made the decision to transition into the reserve component. What does it mean to you to be a part of this team?
It means a lot to me, sir. It means a lot to me. In 2012, I had this feeling that was lingering over me like a black cloud, like my life wasn't going anywhere. And since I've joined the Air Force, it's given me a lot of purpose and meaning as well as training that has given me the civilian job that I have now. I don't think I'd have the civilian job that I have unless I had the military background that I have. Since joining, I was able to accomplish getting 2 associate's degrees, my bachelor's degree, and I'm really close to finishing my master's degree. I'm at the tail end of that, and I attribute all that to the Air Force. I really do. I don't think that my life would have gone the way that it's gone without joining as a traditional reservist and receiving the experiences that I have.
Awesome. Well, I'm proud to have you on a teammate, and thank you for continuing to serve. And man, so impressive with the educational accomplishments that you've made. And I'll tell you, we will continue to make it available for you to serve as long as you're willing to put up with us. So thanks for doing that. Before I let you go, is there anything that you'd like to say to your teammates or to your family?
Yes, sir. There's a lot that I'd like to say to my teammates and my family. To my teammates, I just want to say thank you for those of you who continually help me. Being a traditional reservist on avionics is not an easy task. It's pretty challenging at times to maintain the knowledge level that is required to do this job, and there's a lot of people who step up and help me in that difficulty, and I appreciate that. And I want to say thank you to the younger airmen as well, because their drive and their what is the word I'm looking for? Their
body odor.
Not body odor. No, sir. Their drive, though, it's impressive, and I appreciate the fact that they want to do their job well, and they're driven to do a good job, and that means a lot to me, and it gives me drive. So thank you for that. To my family, I want to say I love you, and thank you for your support and continually being there for me. And I guess that's all I have to say.
All right. Thanks for being here and for continuing to serve. Teammates, Staff Sergeant Josh Young, 944th AMXS. Proud to be your teammate, and thanks for being with us. Forge and fight.